Hi, I'm Shonda Miles. Today I want to talk to you about 3 tips to obtain a competitive advantage. And so this is so important as things become more and more competitive. We want to show up the best that we can. We want to be the trusted experts in our field. We want to be in the top 1%. And so, you think about, okay, what do I have to do to become the best? How do I become the top 1% in my field? How do I just continue to get better and better? And so in order to do that, you got to make a commitment, right? You really have to be committed to your field in order to be one of the best. And so if you have a lackadaisical attitude about it, if you don't really care about it, or you're just expecting it to happen on its own, it's not. It requires a lot of work. The people that are in the top 1%, they've spent a lot of time, money, effort, energy working on how can they be better? How can they be the top? How can they, offer value on a regular basis? And so these are just 3 things that could help you. The number 1 is read. And so there are thousands and thousands, millions of books, right? They're out there. And so what I always suggest is to read the top 100 books in your field. Whatever your field is, your industry is, read the top 100 books in your field. What I know for a fact is that most people haven't read a book since they graduated from high school, and probably anybody who reads probably 10 books, 1 book a year, right? And so what you want to be thinking about is, if I read the top 100 books in my field, and you could do it in 1 year, if you spend 90 minutes every single day reading, or 2 hours, 90 minutes or 2 hours a day, depending on how fast you read, you can read those 100 books in 1 year. And so this is important, right? Because we want to know as much as we can to be able to help the people that we serve. So read 100 books in a year. You can read 100 books in 2 years. Make it a commitment, though, every single day, a non-negotiable, that you read at least 60 minutes a day. If you read 2 hours, it just puts you further ahead. But every single day, read 60 minutes to 2 hours, 60 minutes to 120 minutes a day, if you want to be the best in your field, if you want to be the top of your field. And then 2 is listen. Oftentimes people tell us their problems. They can tell us things that we can do to create products that will make us millions or billions of dollars just by listening. Listening, because people want to be heard. And a lot of times there's no one listening. Everybody's just waiting on their turn to talk. So find time when you're talking to people, just make a commitment to listen. Listen to people, listen to what they're saying, listen to what they're not saying. Spend time listening every single day. Listen to people, listen to what they have to say. What are they sharing? Where are they hurting? What problems do they have? How can you help them? How can you add value? So listen. 3 is think. Spend time thinking every single day. Think about the problems that need to be solved. Think about how you can help other people. Think about things that you see, problems that you can solve. But every day, spend time thinking. There's tons of things we can think about, right? There's questions that we can ask ourselves. There's just things that we need to do, that we need to think about what's the easiest way, the best way, the fastest way to accomplish it. But think about your industry. Think about what you're doing, your field, your area of expertise. What is it where are the holes? What needs to be talked about? What hasn't been discovered? What do you see? What trends or patterns you see? Spend time every single day thinking. So that's my 3. Read. Number 1 is read. 2 is listen. 3 is think. But if you want to become a thought leader, you want to be in the 1% in your field, think about every single day your lessons that you're learning, ideas, insights, thoughts that you're having every single day regarding your particular field. Every single day, just think there's something you can learn every single day. It doesn't even have to be in your field. You can just see things happening, and you'll see lessons, stories that you can share, those lessons that you're learning. And then finally, just stop being a yes girl or yes guy. Think about, just kind of play devil's advocate. Okay, what's the opposite of what I would normally say? What's the opposite of, how do I really feel? Because sometimes we just say what somebody wants us to say. We're on this people pleasing spiral, if you will. But stop being a yes girl, yes guy, and start saying what you really feel, how you really see it. We have our own unique insights and ideas, lessons, and things that can help other people. But when we always say yes, we never say, no, I don't agree. This is how I really feel. We can say it in a respectful way, but we got to stop. We got to challenge what we've been doing. We got to challenge being a people pleaser. We got to challenge and say, okay, how do I really feel about this? What are really my ideas and insights? You don't have to agree with somebody. You can say what you feel. To me, when a bunch of ideas come together, they just get better. Or when everybody puts their input in on an idea, the idea just gets better and better. Think about what makes you different. Like, what makes you different? What do you have to offer? Who are you? What do you have to share? Think about this. These things will help you become or to obtain a competitive advantage. Think about this all the time. Think about what is it that you have to offer? Who are you? What do you have to share? And then tell me in the comments, what are you going to do to obtain a competitive advantage? What is it that, do you have something different that you're doing to obtain a competitive advantage? Tell me in the comments.